Open Your Eyes is brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.
Good morning and welcome to Open Your Eyes.
Start your morning right.
I'm Sabrina Daly.
And I'm Dwayne Moody. And today, of course, it's raining. Yay! Listen, I didn't even want to wake up today because the reality is that, I could have been asleep for the next 3-4 hours.
3-4 hours?
Yes. I was up, of course, late, working on some school stuff. And then I'm like, all right, this weather to change. I need to go and sleep now. And so, like 2:30, I say, you know what? Shut down that computer. Let's go.
Goodness gracious, Dwayne, you went to bed at 2:30.
Yes,
How are you?
I did.
How are you awake?
Coffee.
Yes,
Coffee.
that is exactly. That makes sense.
And so, I got up this morning. The alarm went off, and then I'm like, can't I put this to snooze for another 2 hours? And then I had to get up.
Yeah, if you did 2 hours, the show would have been done, Dwayne. But yes, it's a beautiful Friday morning. It's a rainy one as well, but we're enjoying it, I think. Yeah. Definitely for those that have to go out, definitely be careful on the road and take your umbrellas with you, your raincoats and your rain boots if you can, because it's a wet one outside. But it is a beautiful day here at Open Your Eyes, and we want to say wherever you are, thanks for joining us. It's Fun Friday, and we're going to make it a wet Fun Friday. You know?
Listen, you could still be in your bed watching this show. You could be in the hall, with a nicely comforter and, wrapped up and
those are the best times.
Yeah, get out the fried jacks.
Well, hopefully they already need, Dwayne, because you're get out the fried jacks.
I wanted to get up this morning and need some fried jacks. And, let's do some, fried jacks with fried beans, something like that. But
when we have weather like this, you tend to go for comfort food.
Yes.
And what is your comfort food, Dwayne? I'll let you know what mine is. Something simple, of course.
Yeah, that's why I got to fried jacks, because for me, it's that's one of the easiest things to do. It's quick, that with some hot coffee. You don't even need
So you'd eat your comfort food at any time of the day.
Any time of the day.
You give me consume it at night as well.
Any time of the day. And then it's interesting because you could decide, you want to stuff that. And you can use some beans and cheese. You could use some ground steak and cheese. You could use, just scrambled eggs and just stuff that.
Your comfort food is fancy.
No.
My comfort food is ramen noodles. No, for real. I want something quick that obviously I won't have to put my hands in flour. Yeah. I think I'd have to be in the headspace to do that. I love flour foods, but I also don't want to knead when I'm trying to have something comforting. Especially the work involved with it. But I like a bowl of ramen noodles.
I have another one. Custard.
Oh, yes, that's a good one. And that's perfect for the rainy season. Oh my God, that takes me back to my childhood, Dwayne.
I haven't had a custard in a long time.
Custard and condensed milk, though.
Yes, of course. Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Just making sure.
Because, listen, you get to a nice big bowl of that and you just eat that.
Yeah, and you're watching a nice movie in the dark and only the TV
and you can have it different ways, Sabs. Some people do it more like liquid, so they drink it as opposed to eat it with a spoon, and so.
And some people like it thicker as well.
Yeah, and so it depends on how you want it, but that's a good one.
Oh my gosh, that is a good one, Dwayne. I changed my ramen noodles to custard. Although I don't really eat custard often these days, it reminds me more of my childhood, which is a good thing, and I think it just never crossed my mind to buy it.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'll probably get custard for this weekend. That's a good idea, guys. But yeah, my main comfort food is ramen noodles, and I want to tell you something, Dwayne, because I know that the viewers may or may not judge me for the way that I make my ramen noodles.
Oh, you put egg in it and all of that?
I do not. Dwayne, are you ready, Dwayne?
I am worried because you eat all these things like chia seeds and flax seeds and all of these things. Yeah, but this one isn't
like fancy. This one is like questionable, but I love it.
Chicken sausage.
Nope.
Okay.
Evaporated milk.
Oh my God.
I like.
Weird.
Wait. Not only that, evaporated milk with cheese and salsa. I basically make a ramen noodle dip. Cheese dip. Don't judge me, Dwayne.
Wait,
but
so
I told you it would be questionable.
You blend up the milk with the...
I don't. I just put it in there while it's cooking. I started at a really young age and I never stopped.
And it's delicious?
I love it, personally. Don't knock it till you try it.
Then again, the other day I tried that chia seed.
All right, don't judge me. That was healthy. That was healthy. Yesterday, I had my breakfast and, of course, I'm usually the one that walks around with something really weird in a container, but I'm like pretending like it's the most delicious thing ever.
Guys, it looked gray and with some white streaks and all of that. And I'm like, what the hell is this?
Oh my gosh, now that, if you want to bring up that story. So I was eating, it was chia seeds with flaxseed and almond milk with coconut flakes and granola. And I sweetened it with stevia. And Dwayne ate it and he was like, what's this white thing? This is a coconut trash?
Well, that's what we call it, right? It's a coconut trash.
Dwayne, I was about to bring my food out my nose. That was so funny. That was so funny. But yeah, we tend to joke around with what each other eats.
But I understand it. It has this sweetness to it because of the coconut flakes. But there was this aftertaste, and then afterwards she's like, okay, I sweetened it with stevia. And
you don't have the facial expression because everything I eat, I'm like, oh, I sweetened it with stevia. Like, I feel so proud of what I'm eating. Whatever I'm eating, if it's the most disgusting looking thing, I'm so proud of it because I love it.
You know, that's so interesting.
But yeah, Dwayne, let's move into other topics. Of course, we did want to touch on one of the stories that were buzzing, that was buzzing yesterday, and of course made it as headlines in the newscast. And that was a murder that took place yesterday, and I don't know if you want to touch a little bit on it.
Well, yeah, it was the murder of Nikolai Reese. You know, as we heard the incident yesterday afternoon and the name, it automatically took us back to that fatal shooting that had happened at the courthouse. Everybody spoke about it, the murder of Andre Trapp that happened years ago. And this person was initially detained for that murder. And so it was so like vivid when they said the name. It was like, yeah, we know who that is. And unfortunately, he was on Neil Penn Road Extension. And someone took his life, like executed him. He was shot to the head. I know right now, word on the street is that, you know what, there are people who, this will have a rippling effect, that there will be, of course, retaliation for this murder. It's crazy, the amount of people who are out there saying that, oh, you know what was he doing in that area? Apparently, he just went to a mechanic in the area and they took advantage of it and ended his life. It's crazy. The police, of course, are on top of it. They've been on the scene. They've been canvassing the area. That much I can say. We were able to get some level of at least the initial details from the police. But if you see the cones that were out there, the gunman obviously went with intention. The amount of expended shells that were found at the scene, they came with a mission and they accomplished that mission.
No, I know that Reese has been known to the law as far back as 2013,
Yeah.
I was told. So he has a pretty extensive rap sheet, I was told. Is the police department expecting some form of retaliation?
I do believe so, and I know as we've seen in the past, they make sure that they put in place interventions, or at least strategy. They have in place strategy to prevent any kind of retaliation. They can't be everywhere, but they do try their best to do so, and so that is at least what we know. We right now things are just tense on the ground.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're there trying to ensure that the sense of security is not lost. It's strange because honestly in that Farbers Road, Neil Penn Road area, we haven't, at least on that side, we haven't heard much of any kind of killing like that, you know, so it's strange what is happening in that area.
Yeah. Well, we'll continue to follow the story, of course, if there's any other developments, there's any further investigation taking place by the police department. I know that we will be following it.
Of course.
And hopefully we can have something as soon as possible.
But let's talk about this Creole AI.
Yes. So they were on the show yesterday, Dwayne, and we were able to meet Adrienne Coleman.
Yeah.
She is the mastermind behind Mildred Mehetibel.
I was so interested in that. It even made it to
it made it to
Belize
Belize
Unreal.
Unreal, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like,
That means it was that good.
yeah, I'm like, what? What? No, man. You understand how Creole?
Yeah.
Like, it was so interesting.
I love the name of the bot itself. Fun fact, my grandmother's first name is
Mildred.
Mildred.
I just checked, like,
Mildred.
Mildred, you know, it's like,
No.
I just say,
but and that's I love my grandmother. So when she said the name, I said, oh.
so who out there have their grandma or somebody when they Mehetibel?
Mehetibel.
Somebody has to.
That is like a real old Creole name, Mehetibel, Mildred.
Yes, you know.
But I mean, I'm really excited to try it out. I wasn't able to try it out yesterday, but I got some feedback from, I guess, one of the editors here while he was searching online, and he said, you know, Mehetibel, little bit sassy, you know. So they asked her a question. I don't remember what exactly was the question, and she answered it, but they were trying to go back to, I guess, capture it visually.
Yeah.
And Mildred goes, I don't tell you that already.
Oh, yeah, he's sassy. Yes.
She has an attitude. So definitely, aside from getting information, you'll be entertained by her responses, I think. But definitely check it out. She did mention that you can find the link to speak to Mildred on her social media page.
Okay,
you can reach out to Adrienne Coleman on her Facebook page. There's a link on her page where you can be directed to that particular chat bot, and you just sign up. It's really quick and easy. You use your email address or your phone number, and it's quite simple. But you can ask her several questions. You can ask her things about Belize. You can ask her recipes, Belizean recipes.
Nice.
She said you could ask her how to put together fried jack. You know, so she knows everything Belizean, and what she doesn't know, she'll learn.
Mehetibel no know for make fried jack the way how I know.
She know for make it puff, Dwayne. Apparently she does. She know how to make it puff.
Okay, no put it bring make it rice.
And she'll tell you in Creole what's the secret.
I love it.
Yeah. I definitely enjoyed that story though. So if you weren't able to catch it on Open Your Eyes yesterday, you can also catch it as our Belize Unreal in last night's newscast. So it's also posted on Facebook. But yeah, we're going to move into the weather, and we've been talking about it, Dwayne. It's a little bit wet outside, so if you're traveling out there, try to take your gears with you to weather the storm. So we'll be learning from the National Meteorological Service if this is the type of weather that we should expect through the extended part of the day through to the weekend. I don't know if you want a wet weekend, but it looks like it might be.
Oh, I like that.
I know Dwayne loves that.
Listen, I just want to go sleep. Like, you know.
That's the thing, you know, I think because our types of jobs, puts us outside so much that when the weekend comes, we just want to be
want
locked
stay
inside.
Yeah. But outside of, like, and I know people might say, you know what, I don't want to make it rain and flood. We don't want it to flood. We just want, you know what, the environment to be nourished. It needs some water. You understand? It's been going through all this heat. We've been dealing with this heat. And so now it's time for us to cool off. And
Yeah,
so,
it does. It helps a lot because we've been having some really hot days. For instance, last weekend was very hot when there was the Lobster Fest.
Yes.
So I know that aside from those that enjoy their gardening and planting that are looking forward to the wet, we're looking forward to cooler temperatures as well.
Awesome. So
Yeah,
let's hear from the folks at the Belize Meteorological Service.
Yeah, we will be hearing from them very shortly. We're expecting a call from them. As usual, they give us an update on what we can expect, and they go in detail of what today's weather should look like.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dwayne, I tend to, I remember in the start, I initially said I like the dry, but I feel like I like it right in the middle.
Yeah.
So after having a long, hot weekend, I enjoy the rain.
Awesome.
So we have with us, I'm sorry, excuse me,
Yeah, forecaster Francisco Wellington.
on the line. Good morning,
Morning.
forecaster.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Okay, you're okay?
Yes, we're good.
All right. So let's do something today. You tell me the weather.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I love it.
We are experiencing
Moist and
unstable conditions outside. I was trying to use the Met lingo. We're experiencing unstable conditions outside. We should expect scattered showers across the country, especially in the coastal areas, but I do not know if this will extend through to the weekend.
Okay, just let me fill in a little bit there.
Okay.
Coastal areas, well, it's all over the country, especially coastal areas and southern areas.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, so on the right track. So with that, we have winds out of the east, 5 to 15 knots, and producing light chop seas.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, and for the temperatures, 86 along the coast this afternoon, 91 inland, 78 up in the Maya Mountains, and then overnight, 78 along the coast, 72 inland, and 68 up in the Maya Mountains. And Sabrina, we will continue to see this for the rest of today, tonight, and part of tomorrow over our area, because it will continue over the south tomorrow night.
I was kind of correct. Yeah?
Right.
All right. you know, Miss Francisca, I was a weather reporter back in the day. I didn't find the weather report. I just presented it. So maybe I'm pulling from something there, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for the info. Yes, continue.
I just want to add something though. We have a small craft caution out because when these thunderstorms develop, especially over the sea, they tend to produce these gusty winds. So we have a small craft caution in effect. And then we are introducing something new too, excessive rainfall, right, for different areas. And currently we have it for the southern districts.
Okay.
And we're expecting this to continue, like I say, for the rest of today and the next 24 hours. And we also have something on our website now for more detailed information on flooding. The public should please call the National Hydrological Service at 828-5044.
You know, I like that,
Perfect,
Ms. Francisca, because it helps people to be informed. If they need any details, they can contact this number and find out more and be prepared for any eventuality, right?
That's right.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much, Forecaster Wellington, and we also appreciate you including us in the presentation as well.
Ms. Francisca.
Yes, I can't have you listening to my boring voice all the time.
No, man.
No.
Man.
And you know what I want to ask you? You love the
Okay,
weather.
guys. Well, you have a splendid day.
Miss Francisca,
She love this
ma'am.
weather.
Dwayne is asking if you enjoy this type of weather.
Oh, yes. I like variety.
All right.
I like it because sometimes I can stay in my bed and enjoy the patter on the roof.
Yes.
It's soothing. It's like white noise.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Forecaster Wellington. We appreciate the information as always.
You're welcome, guys. Have a good day.
Okay,
Yes,
bye.
you too as well.
Okay, thank you.
You see that? You see? Remember, I've always said it's like, you know, when it was hot, you know, something that got me to sleep, and it's like I literally would turn on YouTube and put it to this black screen, but it's you know, thunderstorm and lightning and rain on rooftop, and it's like this white noise. It's amazing. It makes me get calm and just fall asleep.
Perhaps that's one of the main reasons why you enjoy this
The-
type of weather. 'Cause
Yes,
it's
it is
calming for
It's
you.
calming, yes.
My white noise is the sound of a fan. That's all I need. When current go, I wake up.
That is true. That is so
The fan
true.
don't even have to be on me. I just heard it turn off. I wake up. Oh, but just before we go into our show lineup, Dwayne, I want to remind the public of how much we are enjoying KTV The Remix. Now, Dwayne,
Wait.
we only have you here once a week, so we have to get your views so far of the show.
I think you mean that, and even they have more than one song. But, but okay, so of course this week it was the Reggae Caribbean
Yeah.
songs, and man, the performances were amazing. I just can't understand how we're going to send home two other persons, because they all rose to the challenge and they killed it in terms of their performances. We know that Swame, of course, got the highest overall points that night, and she got 200 votes going into this week, and it was, may I tell you, the powerhouses singing and all that. And then Facebook was like blowing up. You know what? These are amazing performances. I think that they've become constructive in their criticism, and I appreciate that, because while yes, there are one or two who have some negative comments or trolls, but outside of that, for the most part, they were really engaging, and I love that, because that is how these performers are going to develop, you know. And so it was really, really great sitting there and watching this. I am interesting in song track.
Yeah, that was the argument for the second half of the show, which was duets, where they said that for the reggae/Caribbean side, it was pumped and it was exciting. There was like a concert. And then it kind of went downhill on the second part. So
because I don't know. I'm not the one to I'm not the producer. I'm not whatever, right? But producer, you know what some people like to say? Why is it that the duets that are in the same genre? Why is it that the duets that are completely different style of music? It's like when they said that, I'm like, the producer to watch me.
Yeah,
but it makes sense. Like,
but you know what's really great about your job, Dwayne? You're able to get live and direct feedback from the viewers, not only at the Bliss, where you also interact with them, but also on the social media platform. You're able to pull these comments of what viewers at home feel, they feel about the performances, and what maybe could be improved. So overall, I definitely agree with you. I think that this particular genre this week was entertaining. I loved, look at Yuhan, Dwayne. Yuhan is embraced. I mean, aside from the singing, because this was a conversation that I was having with Isani on Wednesday, of course we expect great singing, right? We want these contestants to go up and choose the right song, and to choose a song that's fitting for their voice, and to, you know, sing in the right key, and not, you know, break off tone and whatever. But I like a good stage presentation, Dwayne. I like when you come and you dress the part. I like when you get down in the crowd and you're like, you know.
You know it.
I like that.
It's that is the creative, expressive arts. That's what it's about. And I think KTV The Remix provides that platform for them to actually go out and put off a real presentation. They don't have to stick to just, you know what, being in front of a mic and just belting those notes. They can make it creative and fun and all of that. And I think Tuesday night was the first time that we saw that since the start of the competition.
Yeah.
Where, you know what, they became these characters and dressed the part and all of that.
Manny went down in the crowd and he was like tempted to touch, tempted to touch.
Listen, and that medley, it was amazing.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like this was one show where the audience were super engaged, and like the performers, they understood that, oh, you know what, I needed to get the audience involved.
Manny's
you know?
performance is an example of why you should make it to the Bliss.
Yeah.
That is a perfect example of why you should come out.
And the thing is that this Tuesday that passed, the upper tier was full as well.
Really?
Yeah, it was a packed show. And it's interesting that how people were coming from all over just to come and be a part of that experience. So guys, you need to get your tickets. They're only $3 and $5. You can get it at 88 shopping store, or you can get it right here at Coney Drive. And you don't want to miss it. And this time, listen, soundtrack, it means that any movie where they're out there, they're like, let it go.
Disney movies.
You know what? And I want to see them become these characters.
Yeah, I remember last season, Giselle had the entire group sing that song. I don't remember the name of the movie, but it was a Disney movie, and the song was "We Don't Talk About Bruno."
Oh, Encanto.
Yes, Encanto. So the producer has promised us that they have a
really
great
great
song
group
coming
song.
up. So I'm excited about it. I really love when we have soundtrack because you can choose anything as long as it's a soundtrack from a movie.
And the quality of the singers, that is the thing. They will be able to do so much. And I'm loving that. I'm loving that. It's like when you have the kind of talent that we have on stage, oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't. And because you would think that I'll be able to say things. I don't know. I can't wait. But listen to me, guys. If you have any suggestion as to what song they should sing as that group song, please send it in. Send it in. Yeah.
So our producer has a treat for our loyal KTV fans that are enjoying the show so far. And for this genre coming up, which as Dwayne mentioned is soundtrack, the producer is saying that if you message our Instagram page and say what songs you think these contestants will sing next week, for the first 2 people that gets that song correct, you win 2 free tickets.
Ooh. Yes.
Talk about incentive to come to the Bliss.
I love it, but KTV, the remix, guys, there's no better show right now.
Yeah, it's the hottest thing right now on TV. And aside from that, we have really great halftime shows, which is also another reason why you should come to the Bliss. So aside from engaging with our contestants while they're performing live, you're also able to win some prizes. We saw last week 3 persons won in the halftime show. So, you know, you come for the entertainment and you get to win stuff in as well.
Listen, we have giveaways almost every single break, but you have to be in the audience for you to win. And then, of course, the halftime challenge. You know the city prizes where people go home with? Come on, man. Come on.
Resort stays.
Yes, come on.
And you only paid $5.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. But we're going to move into our show lineup. It's a fun Friday, and I know we're all feeling it right now. And we have 3 great conversations for you. Starting things off first, we'll be joined by owner and founder of the Belmopan Pet Corner to talk to us about his pet store and what you can find there for your pet.
Yeah, we will also be joined by representatives from BTB to talk about the upcoming music and food festival. Guys, it's next week, Saturday and Sunday. And so, of course, we'll be finding out more details.
It's coming closer.
Get out of them. You understand? I'll try.
Yeah. And in our third and final segment, we will be joined by the owner of Hello Body to come and talk to us about the latest or her latest mustache product. Now, Dwayne, I don't know if this will work for my mustache, but we'll see. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll be joined by the founder of the Belmopan Pet Store to talk to us about pet products.
Yeah.
Don't go away.
Get ready, babe. We're going on a vacation.
Finally, where are we going?
Don't worry, babe. I have we covered.
Are you sure you know where we're going?
Yes, babe. Oh, right there. See? Babe, the price me too good to be true. Me look much more better in that picture.
When life throws you a curveball, Belize Bank has your back. With our online financing, you can turn any vacation mishap into a dream getaway.
Cheers to Belize Bank for making our dream vacation a reality.
Thanks to you, babe, to turn things around.
No thanks to you, cheapo.
Ouch.
Experience the future of financing with Belize Bank online, where you can secure funds for anything, from anywhere, at any time, all without stepping foot in a bank. Apply for a loan today and unlock a world of possibilities.
We've been driving around, singing songs we're too loud because we wanna. Picking up a lot of friends, fill up the car to live dance because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trust will line. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trust will line. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives.
Honda Navi, a partner you can rely on. Banquet, equipment, parts, service.
Bro, I really think we got this year.
What you mean think? I know we got this year.
We got man like Elijah to come.
Got man like dog they come.
So we have forgot Ian.
And we got we team ready for the war.
We got this, man.
Don't know.
Attention all basketball fans, get ready to witness history as Belize proudly hosts its first ever junior national team competition, the FIBA Under-17 Central Basket Championship. The Belize Civic Center will come live with sounds of squeaking sneakers, thunderous dunk, and electrifying three-pointers. Don't miss a single moment of action as these young athletes showcase their skills on the hardwood. This is your chance to experience the thrill of international competition as 18 from across the region battle it out to the Central Basket Championship and a chance to qualify for the Under-18 FIBA Americas Championship. Get ready to cheer on and be part of the roaring crowd that will motivate our boys to give it their all as they match up against powerhouse teams like El Salvador, Panama, Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Mexico, and Jamaica. So mark your calendar and make sure to secure your tickets for the unmissable event. From July 26th to July 30th, the Belize Civic Center will enter the stage for basketball greatness. Stay tuned to our social media pages for when tickets go on sale.
You know, they say that a dog is a man's best friend. And you have people that are cat lovers as well. And the investment that they've made in their pets and all of that, I know people spend big money. You understand? And today we have with us Kevon Smith, the owner and founder of the Belmopan Pet Center. Welcome, Kevon. And he has brought some friends with him. Right?
Good morning, guys.
Like when I say friends, birds, fish, rabbit.
Why you make your face look like that? Birds, fish, rabbit.
Exciting, right?
Welcome,
you gotta be exciting about it.
Man, it's you know, I'm not an animal person. You understand what I mean? But like, I can appreciate it.
Yeah.
But, like, let's talk about that, Kevon. people and their pets and the love and the amount of investments that they make in their pets?
Well, honestly, like we're seeing a lot of more local people being interested in properly care for the pet, giving them the adequate amount of medicines and all of that. So that's very exciting, starting off my career as a vet tech, because we want to see more of this. We want to see people who cater for their animals and not just think, oh, it's a pet, so I keep it in a cage and not interact with it, right? We're seeing a lot more growth in people taking proper care, spending time with their animals, so that's exciting.
Now, Kevin, what made you decide to get into this business? I imagine it comes from a love of animals.
Right. Well, all my life. This is all my life. Like, I remember going to primary school. You guys know where St. John's Anglican is? So they had a pet store by Queen Street Police Station. And every afternoon during lunch, I would walk from St. John's to that pet store just to go watch the animal there. But I've never wanted to do anything else with my life. I've always said either a vet or a farmer. And so I chose to continue in the part of being a vet.
So you are also a vet tech
Right.
as well?
I just graduated Sunday from Galen University.
Congratulations
Thank
to
you very
you.
much. Appreciate it.
So you are a vet tech as well as an owner of a pet store.
Right.
Let's talk about what made you decide to actually have a pet store.
Okay, so wanting to be a vet, I know that I need to learn more about these animals. So I used to volunteer a lot with like the bird rescue. I worked at the Belize Zoo, stuff like that. But I wanted to broaden my knowledge, and so I thought, what better than to breed your own animals, right? So breeding my animals taught me a lot of illnesses that I could spot immediately without having to go to the vet, and learn a lot of their traits and behavior, which is very helpful when you're working in that field, right? So I decided that I'm going to open a pet shop because this is something that I love doing. And you know the saying, if you do something you love, you never work a day in your life. So I started off going to the market, actually. I used to go to the market in Belmopan every Tuesdays and Fridays, and it eventually just grew from there. Like, now I have a shop front. We're celebrating our 2 years anniversary on August the 14th, and we're doing like a mini pop-up shop to incorporate other small businesses in the Belmopan, district.
Let's talk about your friends that you brought with you. They're like, guys, listen to me. Bugs Bunny, now look like how you really look in real life, okay? They stretch that and give her really big ears and all of that.
This is Thumper
it's like
from
it's
Bambi.
caricature.
This is a lion head rabbit, so it's smaller than the local rabbits we have here. These are normally imported from like Mexico or Guatemala. So she's one of the females at our shop that we use to mate and have young ones from them.
Do you name your pets?
Most of them, yeah.
What's the name
I just call her Bunny. Having rabbits and birds, it's hard to give individual names.
Okay.
But if it's like a more personal pet, like my dog and my fish that I have at home, then I can give them a personal name.
Okay.
Only 2 pets you have?
So
for
far,
some reason, I feel like you must have everything under the sun.
I had a lot, but I had to get rid of a lot of them with school, working with school. School drains you and take all of your extra time, right? So.
Well, then that's my question. How did you manage owning a pet store and going to school and being also a vet tech?
Right. It was honestly, I don't want to say complicated, but it was hard. It was stressful at times. There were many times I felt like, you know what, just give up, just stop, because it's working. I used to work, I had a restaurant and the pet store, and I was going to school. So it was like doing all 3 of these things. I had to decide what's more important to me. And I realized that, you know what, if I want to further my education as a vet, eventually, it's best for me to continue in this line of work, right? So I decided to close down the restaurant and focus more on the pet shop because, like I said, I'm learning more from these animals than I would learn from a restaurant.
In terms of care, because I know when I open, I know some of my friends who, make huge investments in their pets, like thousands and thousands of dollars. What's that what does an investment in a pet looks like? A rabbit in this big eye fish. And, it's like,
oh my gosh, his eyes are really big.
It's huge. I'm telling you, and they watch me and they're like,
It all depends on what animal you have. So for instance, these fishes, these are like families to the goldfish. These are very low maintenance, easy to care for. Honestly, you just have to change the water every 2 weeks, honestly. And either you use rainwater or purified water. So this one today we will be giving away on the show, well, on the Facebook page. So after I leave, we'll leave this with you guys, and a lucky viewer could win this fish.
Do you find a lot of people asking for fish? Like
Honestly,
pet fish?
yes. The
Is it like
demand
kids?
for it, it's a lot of adults actually.
Really?
A lot of adults, because fish are a little bit more high maintenance, well, not high maintenance, but they're more delicate than like a dog or a cat, right? Because you just have to use the proper water, the proper feed and stuff like that.
I was told that if you overfeed them, that could kill it too.
They have different disease and stuff that they can catch from overfeeding, like bloating, and they will like turn up and they could die. They will die if not taken care of.
And how long does, for instance, a fish like this
Well,
live
it
for?
all depends on the owner and how you care for it. We've had customers that had fishes for over 6 years. So it all depends on how you care for them.
These fish don't get bigger, right?
They will if given the adequate stuff to live in. Like if it's a bigger bowl, a fish will never outgrow its home, right?
Space, okay.
Right. So he would get bigger if he is in maybe a 25 or 30 gallon tank.
So the bunny is very fluffy. I have never seen it that fluffy. Is it that you have to groom the pets? You do that? That's a service that you guys offer?
We do pet grooming at the shop. Most of the time people would bring their bunnies in mainly for nail clipping. But when it comes to baiting and so, they basically groom themselves, right? So we offer grooming on dogs and cats, and also, like I said, rabbits as well. But it's a service that's in high demand, and we have a lot of clients that come in and get their animal groomed on the weekly.
What are the varieties of animals that you have at the pet store?
Well, we have fishes, rabbits, hamsters, guinea pigs, parakeets. We have a pair of cockatiel with us today.
Rats?
Yeah, we do sell rats.
Because
you do?
Yeah, we sell white rats. We sell white rats. People feed their snakes with it and their raptors. That people who has raptors as pet. So yeah, we do sell white rats.
Okay.
And then these birds, you said they're what?
These are cockatiels.
And they whistle.
They're very, very, very smart. They could whistle an entire song for you if trained from a chick.
Really? I can't whistle. So,
you can't get there for whistle. But the reason why I'm trying to put these out there more is because a lot of people take our wildlife, for instance, the parrots. And these birds can give you up to 15 years if taken care of properly. And so these normally don't outlive their owners, right? Whereas a parrot give you like 50 years. We're trying to take people away from that, aspect of taking wildlife for pets. These were actually born, for domesticated as pets, right? So I'm trying to get people more towards these and the budgies and the lovebirds because they're less maintenance than a wild bird.
Yeah. What do you find your customers asking for the most?
If I'm honestly speaking, grooming.
Okay.
And when it comes to animal terms, like the rabbits and the guinea pigs. Okay. But we do sell a lot of fish as well. But like I said, fishes are more like, kids like fishes, but a lot of parents won't invest in it for their children because a lot of child want a fish and then there's like, okay, I don't want to clean this no more. I don't want to feed it. So it's something that you maintain. Right.
We wanted a dog and then we realized you have to clean the pool.
Right. So yeah, the rabbits and guinea pigs, we sell a lot of them. Okay. We sell a lot of them.
You guys, because I know that you're a vet tech, so you provide some level of maybe medical treatment for them or anything like that?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question. I mean, personally, at this moment, I can't do it legally because I have to have a doctor working over me, right? Okay. So I know a lot because I volunteer a lot. I've raised animals all my life. But I'm happy to introduce that we'll be having a vet come into the shop at least twice a month to do consults on animals, right? And from there, we will show them in the direction where they need to go in case of surgeries or bigger care that we don't provide at the shop.
Provide that service so that
we'll do like vaccine, dewormer, checkup, stuff like that at the shop. So that is exciting because it's been some time now that people, yesterday I had at least 3 customers walking in the shop and asking for different, service that I can't provide as yet. So having the vet on team is something very important and crucial for us.
So is that the dream, to own your pet store and also be the in-house vet to provide information, medical information for your animals?
So eventually I do plan and open something like the Animal Medical Center in Belmopan, because we have the need for it. Like I said, people are really investing in their animals now, and we have a lot of expats who live out in like Placentia and the Peninsula, and instead of having to go all the way to Belize City, I mean Belmopan is the halfway point for this, right? So it's very important that we have something, a well prepared facility to do all of these stuff in it. Like I said, I graduated on Sunday, and the first thing I bought was a microscope so that I could start doing, you know, small stuff on my animals at the shop, which maybe sometimes we have sick animals. So I would learn how to, you know, cure them and treat them and properly medicate them.
So you're saying you breed your animals as well, right? Like, talk to us about that. Are there people who come to say, you know what, this is what I want? And
So the budgets, I don't have any budgets on the show today, or parakeet as we know them as. There was a time when I had, like, late last year, I had about maybe 75 to 100 of them. But these were all hand-picked budgets for a different quality and a different bloodline. Because we have like people who keep them as like prize. So we had like the rainbow parakeets. People would come to me and ask, I want this specific color in a bird, right? So it all deals with mutation and which blood you mix with what to get what, right? So that is something that I do. And like I said, this is a different breed of rabbit. This is not the local rabbit. These are lion heads. If, like you mentioned earlier, it's a bit more fluffier than the local rabbits that we have here in Belize. They're smaller and they're more friendly. They're tamer than the local rabbits.
I feel like it's just staring at me. like
whatever direction you move it, it will probably look like that. You can't see its pupil or anything.
Yeah. But she's been with us for about a year now.
Okay. You know, Kevin, I want to know, what's the connection that you feel to these animals that would make you want to go in this direction of a career path?
It definitely has to do with the love for animals, because it's not an easy task. It's not easy cleaning up after them. At the shop, on an average day, we have about 150 animals. So to get in every morning, you have to clean them, change the water, feed them, clean the tanks and all of that. It's stressful, but it's something that you have to have a passion for, because dealing with them isn't an easy task. But one of the things that solidify me wanting to be a vet is when I was at the Animal Medical Center for internship, and Dr. Jane and I were doing a surgery on a dog, but there's this vein that carries oxygen to your brains, right? So my grandma died about 15 years ago. I never really understood, you know, all they said, a vein burst in her head and she died. So in that surgery, I learned what actually happened, because this vein, now we had a growth on it, like a tumor that was growing on this vein. But had this vein popped during the surgery, this animal would have been brain dead, right? So that gave me a lot of closure and understanding as to what happened with my grandma, and that she was like my foundation. She is my foundation. She was the one who got me into animals. She always had pets. I lived in Belmopan, and we had a baby deer at one point. We had sheep, we had turkey, rabbits, chicken, everything. So people used to walk past and ask to come in the yard just to pet the animals, right?
You have, with that connection that you have, is it hard when people come and want to buy there and like, give them up?
Some of them, honestly. And that's the reason why the ones that are for the shop, I try not to take them at home. Because, like I said, I started off with 2 parakeets and I ended up with almost 100 birds in less than a year. So it's like, I want this one, I'll keep this one, you know. So I try not to take the ones that I want to sell at home, because I draw a connection to them, honestly.
Well, then, you know, I'm going to ask, what's your favorite animal?
Well, my favorite animal definitely has to be a dog. I have a French bulldog. Her name is Bentley. I've had her for the past 4 years, and she saw me through a lot. She saw me through college. She saw me through high school. So definitely Bentley is my favorite animal. She's low maintenance. She's my spirit animal. She's like whatever. She just lives. She just vibes. I was going to bring her on the show, but she's just overexciting. So she would have been everywhere, jumping on your laps, everything, right?
It's a dog.
It's not a dog. It's a child.
Oh, yes. That's a good point.
I love it.
Definitely. You have to be cautious when you mention that.
Honestly, people come in
they
and they find offense to it.
I have a friend from Belmopan. He has his dogs. Those are his children. and they have grandkids, and and he wants that you have grandkids, and you can't tell him they don't know his grandkids.
You really have to be careful now in modern days that how you speak about it, because some people, oh, that's just a little dog, and some people blow up about it. People really get, and like I said, this is what I'm loving more now, because people are taking, you know, the time and what really requires in having a pet and actually loving these animals. So that's very exciting, and it gives me hope for the future.
Yeah, we're definitely
and that
moving.
we'll have a better Belize as well.
We're moving past the idea of having dogs as kind of
security.
Watch, yeah,
Right,
you know,
right.
security. As you mentioned, your Frenchie saw you through a lot of really emotional times, so of course you're able to form a connection.
And animals are very, very smart. They know your emotion. Like Bentley just know when, like she lives at my grandma part-time and she's spoiled. But she just know when I'm not having a good day, and she just be like, okay, I won't be too much today. I won't be overexcited.
Don't stress out, Dad.
Right, like give him time to breathe, give him time. And when I come around after that, she's just all over me. She sits in the front seat of the car, so if anybody comes in there, it's like either you have her sit in your lap or go to the back, right?
Wow, the level of entitlement.
Right? She's a spoiled diva.
Oh my
very
goodness.
Spoiled.
Well, if anyone would like to visit the Belmopan Pet Corner, how could they get in touch with you, or where's the address?
Well, we're located at #1 Shopping Center in Belmopan. I don't know, a lot of people know where the Isidora football field is. So right in front of that, in the vicinity of Brody's. So they'll show the picture of the shop on the screen, but it's a green building. It has the logo on it and everything. Or you guys could reach out to us on Instagram and Facebook, because we do ship countrywide. Like right now I have a package going to San Pedro of probably 10 fishes. So that's where we're located. And our phone number is 632-0549. And that's where you could find us on Facebook and Instagram at the Belmopan Pet Corner.
You have employees that work along with you, or staff that work
We had 2 full-time employees, but now we're down to 1 since I'm back in the store, because I was gone for a long period of time, so I had to have a backup groomer. But now I just have 1 full-time, and she's been doing a pretty good job. She's the one doing all the marketing and the Facebook posts, because Lord knows, I can't. I don't know what I'd do without her.
You know, it's really important to point out that you're very young.
Right.
And you have your own established business.
Right.
Let's talk about that. Are you okay with sharing your age and what that experience was like starting a business at such a young age?
I had no option. I had no option, because where I grew up, I came from, as everybody knows it, Pregnant Alley or Orange Street. So coming out of there, I knew I wanted a better life for myself. I knew I like the finer things in life. So I have to work extra hard. And growing up as a child, I used to always say, I'll never work for someone, because that's building their dream, and I don't want to pay rent. I want to own my own home, right? Because I don't want to pay off anyone's mortgage. So I decided on the pet store. Like I said, it's something that I wanted to do. I want to learn more. And I started off at the market going out. It wasn't hard, but being 20, going to the 19, going to the market was very, you know, that's your prime time where people looking at you like, oh, you to go to market. But I never let that get the best of me. I knew I had a bigger plan, and I knew that eventually it would grow into something beautiful, right? I'm 25 now. I'm celebrating my 26th birthday on July 31st, actually. And like I said, I have no regrets going into the route of opening a business. It's very physically demanding. It requires a lot of time. But like I said, it's something that I love to do, so I don't feel like I'm working. I go to the pet shop every day, and it's like going to the playground. So I go to the shop, play with the animals, feed them, you know, interact with them, medicate them, and I enjoy that. I enjoy that.
I just have a question. Now that we talk about it, like, how much is this fish?
This setup would have be like $85. That includes the ball, the fish, they have a leaf packet of food. Normally what I try to do is do package deals, because if I were supposed to sell everything individual, it would have cost way more, right? So I try to give someone a package deal where they have everything in one. So when they leave the shop, they have right down to information on how to care for this fish, right? Because like I said, I'm going to be a vet, so I educate them on how to care for them. And most of my customers become like a family. We form a little, you know, people communicate with me on WhatsApp all the time, messaging about, hey, this is how my pet is doing. They send me pictures,
what's
updates.
happening, and then you can give them
Right, and I give them tips and tricks on how to properly care for them.
They, in terms of accessing these things like the fish ball and things like that, you're doing it in Belize? Is it imported, like, you know?
I try to do a lot of the things locally, but some of the stuff we can't get in Belize as yet. So for right now, we have, I buy supplies here. Some of the stuff, this ball was actually bought at Mirab. So some of the stuff we buy locally, right? And when it comes to some of the animals, like the fishes, I breed some of them. And then I have other people in Belize, which is pretty exciting because for a long time, we never had this sort of stuff in Belize. Fishes are very, I want to say, complicated in breeding. And it's a lot of time. We have to hatch out brine shrimp each day when we have young fishes, or else they won't survive, right? And that's a tedious process of every day having to hatch out brine shrimp. And it's the brine shrimps are very expensive, right? So we try to do local stuff, but what we can't get locally, we bring in from the US or so.
You know, as we wrap up the show, Kevin, I want to say, of the conversation, there was something that really stood out to me, and I want to really commend you on that. Is that you're speaking your future into existence.
Right.
You say when you become a vet.
Right.
And it seems like that was something that you did 5 years ago as well, when you went to the market and you spoke your life, which is now, into existence.
Right.
You said, look, I like the finer things in life, so I'm going to put in the work to get here. And I have to commend you for that. And I imagine when you look back, you must feel really proud of yourself.
Sometimes I honestly try not to get ahead of myself, because it makes you, I mean, you know, it makes you feel, puff your chest up, right? Yeah. But I try to be humble. And you said about 5 years ago, this has been, like I said, I used to go to this pet shop. I was probably 9, 10 when I used to walk to this pet shop, and I knew one day I'm going to open a pet store. And the woman who has the pet, she still has the pet store.
Nice.
So it makes not only me happy, but people of the community, because she watched me grow up from a child, and now we're doing the same thing, right? She was one of the person who gave me a lot of tips on what to do, how to register the business, and all the legality and what's not, right? So it's something that I'm proud of, and it's something that I like would recommend any young person to do. Like, push through. It's not going to be easy, but it's not impossible. There's going to be people. I go to like Mexico, and there's people that I don't even know, and it's like, you're that guy from Belmopan. You know, it makes me happy to know that people look at you and remember you for the simplest of things, because sometimes I'm like, they are just fish, they are just animal, because you get tired at times, but people commend you, and people make you feel proud of what you're doing, right? So I'm excited about that, and like I said, I advise any young person to push through.
This big eye fish, how will I give away? Like, John, still watch me.
Well,
so how can our viewers win this fish?
Yes.
I really never thought about that, but
you can decide. You make the rules.
We're going to post it up on you guys' Facebook page after this, and with the rules on how to win this fish. But it's going to stay here with you guys for the duration of the show.
Yeah, this will be our Friday. Just for today,
right,
on Friday.
Right.
This will be our
entertainment, you know,
we'll
the center of attention. Right.
What's his or her name?
Y'all have to, let's name him Open Your Eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Or oh yeah. It's
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a fish from Oh yeah.
This is an Oye fish, guys.
Right.
Whoever wins the fish has to keep the name.
Oye.
It's Oye.
Oh, you want to keep it? You want to clean
The
it?
producer said, do we want to give it away? Well, the producer will clean the
I
bowl
guess she'll
every
clean it and
week.
feed it. Right,
Yeah.
right.
All
Then
right.
you call me and be like, Kev, I don't know what to do. Come for this fish.
Well, thank you so much, Kevin, for joining us. We're so proud of you. I have to use this opportunity to mention that I've known you for so long.
Right. We go way back.
Way back. As a child, we went to camp together. So to see you now establishing yourself in this way, I'm really proud of you.
Right. And I appreciate that. I thank you guys for inviting us to the show and, you know, putting our business out there. And I like the fact that you guys focus on young people and small businesses that are growing. So I appreciate that a lot. And Like I said, thank you guys very much, and nice seeing you again.
Hopefully we'll have you back again with some big dogs,
Definitely,
some small dogs,
definitely.
and something for Dwayne to hold.
Right, why not grooming the dog? He'll hold them.
Yes, yes.
I don't know about that one.
Or we'll bring a snake.
No. Guys. Oh my gosh. Anyways, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we'll be joined by the folks from the BTV to talk to us about the Music and Food Festival.
Yeah.
Don't go away.
Technology is ubiquitous, and it's transforming how, when, and where we work. Fulltech Systems is placing award-winning devices in the hands of information workers, allowing them to work without compromise in a world without wires, to innovate, create, and to maximize productivity anytime, anywhere, satisfying the needs of the desk-centric remote and field worker and every other worker in between. We are providing the industry's best devices to businesses going through the process of digital transformation. Partner with us today to provide the solutions that will allow your employees to work effectively and efficiently to enhance your customers' experience. Fulltech Systems, your technology center, where you'll come for the price, but stay for the service.
Wake up! Wake up! Now which cheese you think you may eat all the while? Gallo cheese with the blue rooster on the label is the traditional and the real deal. The original Dutch, redback or hard cheese in a Belize. Be aware, check your label and make sure it is in English and for the Belize market. Gallo cheese with the blue rooster, the real deal. Santiago Castillo Limited, supporting and building our Belizean community for 95 years and counting.
Gaia Edam Dutch cheese, aged and tropicalized, the best formula for the Belize market, exclusively distributed by Santiago Castillo Limited.
Digi users, vote for your favorite KTV contestant by texting the contestant's number and sending it to 588. Voting will be open from 8 p.m. on Tuesday until Sunday at midnight. Each vote costs 55 cents. Smart users, vote by texting the number of votes followed by a space, then your contestant's number, and send it to 5885. Each vote costs 50 cents. Here are this week's contestants.
Hola, don't let me cheat on my girlfriend, 'cause as far as I can see, she loves only me.
Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling angel, 'cause it's in my beats you are to me.
Talk about trust, talk about forever, baby, talk about us. I give you my word.
Fire was burning, I'm burning, till I dropped what she was holding in.
You get so close to me that I can almost taste you.
Shadows grow so long before my eyes, and they're moving.
She said me don't make it and so much girl want give me pleasure, but so much means nothing if me not have you, girl, me suffer. 'Cause girl, you me love, you me love.
Tune in to KTV The Remix Season 5 every Tuesday at 8 p.m. live only on 5.
Make your summer better. Over $30,000 in cash and prizes with Smart Summer Sweepstakes. Here's how you can enter for a chance to win. Sign up for a smart postpaid, broadband, or VoIP plan. Use $100 or more regular prepaid credit Do a SIM swap or text in to the shark code 786. In the body of the message, enter the number of entries you would like to purchase.
No waste no time. You can be the winner of weekly prizes. All methods give you more chances to win local airline tickets, overnight stays at numerous resorts, cash prizes, gift certificates, and much, much more. One lucky person will win the grand prize valued at $10,000, courtesy of Smart and the Belize Tourism Board.
Promotion ends September 15th. So make your summer better by getting in the race to win with Smart's Summer Sweepstakes. Smart, bringing people together.
So you think you can dance or sing? Well, come on out to Channel 5 on Coney Drive in Belize City on Friday, July 28th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. to audition for Summerfest 2023. If you are 18 years or younger, you can audition to be a part of this year's exciting show. So bring along your ID and talent to our studios on Coney Drive. Don't miss this opportunity to be a part of a fun show that celebrates young talent in Belize. So kids, before you go back to school, come give it a try and be a part of Summerfest 2023.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5 Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
Dwayne Moody, Isani Cayetano, Marion Ali, Paul Lopez. Your News 5 Belize teams do whatever it takes, go wherever they need to go, so you can catch the story wherever you are, whenever you want, on whatever device. Channel 5 Belize on television, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, because news is now everywhere, all the time, and so are we.
Whether you're at home, on the road, at work, or at school, if you see news happening or suspect that something might be up, call or text the Channel 5 News Belize tip line at 672-5555. You don't have to give us your name, just give us the tip. That's 672-5555. Call or text us so we can check it out.
Welcome back, and we are moving into our second conversation for the morning. And if you've been a loyal Friday follower, you would have known that almost every Friday so far, we've been having some special friends over. That's because we are inching closer and closer to a big, big celebration. And that is the BTB Music and Food Festival. Now we have them here with us again, giving us the update this week. We have with us Tanya Tillett, and she is the Digi Wallet Marketing Manager. We also have with us Shari Obando Medina. She is the Marketing Manager over at the National Bank of Belize. And in the middle, we have Richard Moody. He is the Special Events Consultant over at BTB.
Hi,
morning,
welcome guys.
Morning.
You know, it's every single week we're shaving off or at least exposing another layer of this Belize International Music and Food Festival. And the thing is that always we think about the ease of access and the way how we can do things without having to worry about carrying cash and losing cash. It's like, and this is what you guys are providing. You understand what I mean? So let's talk about that.
That's important. I said to myself, I tired of this to bring me and John and the company coach and Simone to talk and talk and talk.
So, bring the beautiful ladies.
I said to myself, know something? Here it happened. I'm going to call the banks in with me today. And the platforms and all that stuff. I wish eCash was here as well, but they were invited as well. But what happened, their marketing manager is on vacation, so I couldn't, I have one more beautiful young lady from there, from eCash as well. But Tanya is here and Shari is here, because what happened, people don't realize that there's so much being given away by all three platforms. Nice. It's not just the price of the 165 or the 65. Like, some they give it $10, some they give it, so your ticket costs less than you think, but Belizeans have access to platforms to buy the tickets at a cheaper rate. If you go to any outlet, you don't get the price and the deals like what the platforms they have. Right. So we are here today to talk about what the platforms are offering.
Let's talk about that, Shari, how it works with the National Bank and people being able to get their tickets, their e-tickets as quickly as possible. They don't have to worry about going anywhere, right from in front of your computer, even a phone.
The touch of a button. Yes. So basically, the National Bank of Belize has what you call the NBB Pay app, as my shirt says here. This application allows you to go to the Google or the Play Store to download the app. It's a very fast process. You download the app quickly, and at the minute, if it's a first sign up, you get $10 free in your wallet. So that's a give. And then from there, all you need to do when you go and purchase a ticket is you scan the code, or you can enter the code manual, which is at BIMFF.01. Simple as that. Make your purchase. You get your transaction receipt in your transaction history. You take that to, or if you in case you bought it at home and you want to go pick up the ticket, you just go and you take that to BTB or at the merchants who are selling these tickets, and bam, you get your ticket. And plus you get the discount. Not only that, but when we speak about buying the tickets online through the app or wherever you are, you can be anywhere buying these tickets. You automatically enter to win $100 more for our raffle for the 2 days that will be happening this weekend. Throughout the entire week, you purchase your ticket through the NBB Pay app, you automatically enter to win promotional items and more cash. So it's like we're giving you the opportunity to use the app to go to the music festival, to enjoy all these wonderful artists.
And you pocket money too.
And you get your extra money to buy your soft drink, your food, and enjoy yourself. Way more than that. And the National Bank of Belize app, the NBB Pay app, is what we're offering to everyone. It's an easy platform. You just scan and pay, and it's secure.
I am loving that.
Why did you guys decide to collaborate with the BTB for this initiative?
I'm glad you asked that. As social corporate responsibility of the National Bank of Belize, being a bank that's for the people of this country, we only thought that it was right to support an initiative that brings about music, brings about entertainment, clean fun, that the Belize tourism industry has embarked on. And what better way to collab with an organization or institution that brings forth positive energy. The National Bank will put forth its best foot to make sure that any individual who works along with positive entertainment, that we want to be a part of that. We want to be able to show that, yes, we're the bank for the people. We show our social corporate responsibility, and we want to make sure that we do things positively as well and give people the access to get more for their buck.
You know, it is so interesting because last year we had already seen where e-wallets came into play, and it was really great to have. Just by having a phone and a quick scan, you know, you pay for your bills, you pay for your food, your drinks, whatever. Let's talk about that with DJ Wallet and being able to partner with all these vendors as well to make this happen.
Yes, thanks, Dwayne. So yes, we did partner with the BTB last year as well, you know, and we had a wonderful time. You know, we were happy for the response that we got from the customers last year. So we said this year definitely we're doing it again, and we're going bigger and better. So this year we're proud in that, you know, the new feature that allows you to purchase your ticket. Now what you do is you get QR code when you purchase your ticket through the app, and you even get a text with a unique code directly to your phone. So you don't even need a physical ticket. So when you go to the concert now, you present this. Yes, you just present this QR code or this unique number, and you get scanned, and you enter into the concert. You collect your free merch. You know, you have a good time, and not only that, but the vendors that will be out there. So it's not just for the people that are going to the concert, but during the day from 11 to 3 on both days, we have, you know, a wonderful lineup of Belizean people out there that are offering foods, drinks. I mean, I'm excited for that part, really.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for the different types that will be out there. People can go out there, add money to your wallet. We will be out there, register, add money to your wallet, pay for your food and your drinks with Digital Wallet, and you get $5 back if you spend $30.
Listen,
so
I completely understand that, because like you're going to a concert, you don't want to have to then pull out wallet and pull out money out there, and then you lose your money and all of that. Man, you have your phone pay out. Like it's simple. Your device is your wallet.
And one of the good things too is that, you know, some of these businesses, they're small businesses. You know, you buy a drink and it's what, a few dollars change. Change is always the problem. You know, people are like, you got change, and I got change, forgive you, you got the exact change. So that really addresses a lot of that, you know. So it really works out for our Belizean entrepreneurs.
Stanley, I noticed you forgot to touch on the Atlantic Bank aspect of it that you guys
yes,
as well.
we do. You can cash in through Atlantic Bank
through
the bill pay feature for free. So if you're an Atlantic Bank customers, quickly. But I mean, like I said, we will be out there both days to cash in, to our booth and cash in. Yeah.
I saw on the screen that you guys are also offering the prepaid or the pre-sale of tickets as well. Let's talk about the prices of these tickets.
Okay, so the prices right now,
we see
65 for general. 165 for the VIP, 300 for the VIP, and then of course you have the combo packages.
And these are if you buy the tickets early. So if you're not able to
these
meet
prices right now that we have goes all the way up to
the showtime. Okay, to the concert time.
Once we get to the cutoff time, a day off, then that's where that cuts off.
All right.
Okay.
And hence the reason why we're pushing the platforms to go on the platforms and get your savings as well.
And the good thing about our payments as well for the ticket sales is that you don't pay fees. We have no fees attached. No fees attached. We have all the merchants will be signing up with NBB Pay Wallet as well, and people will be able to purchase their little nachos, their rice and beans throughout the day. So it's a 2-day event as well. For us, we'll be out there 2 days. And we will make sure that we have the sign-ups, if you're interested, to make sure you get that $10 free. And like I said, the $100 will play its role for both days.
Special, I feel like what we're seeing is all these different, I guess, aspects. We have financing, we have entertainment, we have tourism, we have music, we have like everything just coming together, and I am excited to see what takes place, because it's about enjoying yourself without having to worry about anything, and it's going to be massive.
We're trying to make the reason why we when I first got on the job, I said to myself, in the States, most concerts are digitized. And our people, our culture have to become more aware that we're living in a digital world where your phone is king. If you could take your phone and go on IG and FB, you could take it to buy things. You could go to Amazon. In Belize, your phone could have the same all the features as well could be used right here. And we have those people in-house on our concert to do the same thing along with eCash as well. So that's very important. That's hence the reason why I bring them today. I say we need to talk about how to get tickets cheaper than, because you say, hey, we're gonna with the early bird.
Easier.
Yeah.
There is an early bird, but you don't know there's an early bird on NBB Pay, on eCash, and you want to save more money and also on Digital Wallet.
There's early bird with savings.
With a lot of savings, right?
And you can win more cash throughout the week.
As well.
So you guys were explaining so far the deals that you can get when you pay for your tickets through the online platforms. I saw on the screen as well that these are deals that you can take advantage of, but if you don't, you might have to pay a little bit extra. So can you break that down for me?
Well, once the day of concert, then we go to full price.
Those prices are?
The Ultra VIP is 300. Then with they say Crawford gonna find money for concert, right?
They will.
They do.
But yeah, so when we first launched it, the $3,000 package, people were like, "What? Me not buy that?" Well,
that,
boy, I tell you.
Almost done. I heard.
Yeah,
I heard.
So,
almost sold out.
So now we're at a point now where there's some people who had gotten some plat boots.
Yeah.
We actually have to negotiate with them
because
people are buying those boots now.
Yes.
So those boots are basically like gone. So we're pushing that, and I never know him to take off like this, right? And then the general is moving well, and the VIP of course is going well, and it's 175 for the VIP and 75 at the gate for.
So I saw here
it's a
that
two-day
it says
combo deal.
Yes,
so
the combo,
instead of paying $65 per day, you're going to pay $100 for the 2 days.
2 days.
So you get like $15 off.
That's a subtle early bird special being offered still. Right?
Nice, yes,
But a lot of people don't go and read and fetch information.
right.
I think we live in a country where people just want to make it just be a video. But if you actually look at the flyer, read it out, all the information you need is on the flyer, and all the deals in there as well. And what comes with those deals as well, you know? Like this wonderful box for the 3,000.
that we are about to reveal shortly.
Wonderful box. So what?
Yeah.
Just like
it's a surprise box. So just before we go into opening up, the reveal of what you have in this box, let's talk about, just to get us a little bit more excited as we are inching closer and closer. What can we expect? What do you have got? Where are you in terms of the planning right now?
Whenever you get a phone call from Spice asking you who are the top female artists in the Belize, right? And you have to answer and say, we have one for you. And if you say, you might want a Dapan, right? Britney Star is going to open up a Spice.
Wow.
We had to go and search for the stripper poles. For Spice. So we're like, where we going to get the stripper pole from?
She wants a stripper pole.
Yes, whenever she performs, there's 2 stripper poles on the left and right of the stage. Those are coming in the country as well because we want a full show. We tell them we want the pole too. So that's going to happen as well. And Love and Hip Hop going to be here, and entourage of 65 meter people going to be here as well, with them as well.
Love and Hip Hop.
Love and Hip Hop.
Guys, if you know about Love and Hip Hop, that's big.
So that's huge in its own right. So there's a lot of celebrities on ground.
Yeah.
So the country going to be buzzing from next week, Wednesday, right up until the following Wednesday, because some of them want to stay extra days to go to the Keys and explore and go cave tubing and all that stuff. The artist lineup, 55 Belizean artists and DJs. That are the biggest. We are boasting the biggest lineup ever for any concert in one day. And we're happy that every last artist is so happy to be performing, and the DJs are excited as well. It was kind of hard for us to put some people to the 11 to 3 in the day because they don't perform at night. Then some say, boy, I'd rather go to the day because I want to watch a show at night. So, but it was a cool trade-off. But man, we're excited. The soca massive. Oh my gosh! I want to big up the Carnival Association of Belize. Then soca people really love their soca. They don't give a damn about no Spice or nobody. They want for them family, skinny fabulous. So all that stuff, and then you got lyrical to come as well. You have
Adam O,
Jadel, Adam O,
Rotemi.
Whatever you want from this concert, then you have this concert. And imagine, for the first time, we have 7 bands performing on Sunday, including Garifuna Collective. So that's big in its own right. Then we have Gil Harris 7 performing for the 50th anniversary of TLC band. I mean, you can't go wrong with this, man. Sunday, you want to come early. You want to come early because Punta Rebels Frontline is going to be performing, right?
I'm worried because, like,
what day you pick, Dwayne?
I can't
He's trying to figure it out. He's trying to figure it out.
You listen. You need to rest up so that you can go the 2 days. Elsewhere in the Caribbean, in the US, when they have these concerts, you go from morning to morning. They're like, you sleep for an hour and then you're out and at it again.
We culture not like sun though.
Like that is where we need to be. Like, I am preparing myself mentally for it. You understand?
I'm thinking, how do you prepare yourself?
Listen, go to the track and start to work out and get ready.
You understand?
That you don't want to miss any seconds. different though.
You know what I don't understand about our culture? And I'll say it out. We complain that we don't want to go to the day party in the day, and we don't want to go to that contract near the day, but when they did at Miami and go to Miami Carnival, you know,
during the day.
They did it in the day, in the sun. So I don't understand how you can.
And if you go to a Coachella, you're literally in the desert.
In the desert at Coachella. You understand me? And then when you go to Marshall at Chetamal, you think it's the night, you're saying that the day. Yeah. So we have to change our mentality as well.
I think that they're ready for it though. I think they want to come out during the day, and then at 3 o'clock they go home, rest up, and come back out for sleep. I think that's what we're going to see. I think that's what we're going to see, and it's about accessibility. I know last year it was in San Pedro. You had that. Oh, you know what? People could not afford traveling there.
I just want to let you all know.
Now that it's in Belize City,
every hotel and Airbnb in the 10-mile radius is done.
Yeah, from last week.
Done. Yeah. Gone. So if you never get a room, you're not get it again.
No, they just want to
stay with a friend.
Yeah. Sleep on the floor. It's okay. And you just need to go and shower. You just need to shower, change, and go back out the following day. And then Monday you rest.
Yeah. Well, let's get the big reveal. What do we have inside here?
I don't want to do in touch this box. I want you to open this box. So you get the first. This is not
right.
This right here is happening right now. You know, happen nowhere else.
Okay, yeah, you know what?
I tell Big John no copy my style. Cause even he hear my style.
Special.
Yeah.
All right.
I think different. You understand me? I think out the box.
You want me to turn it around and show our viewers?
Yes.
Okay. So we have in here Belize International Music and Food Festival. Savor the rhythm.
All right.
Wow. Woo. Guys, I already see things I like. We have here a fanny pack. You wear it around your waist or
safe, and you can
around
party freely.
your shoulder. You put your phones.
Yeah, keep your phone safe. So my favorite part right here. Dwayne, I know I gotta leave one of these with you, man.
Yeah.
The string bag.
Everything.
The string bag, yeah.
Everything.
Very nice. I see the first shirt.
Okay. Well, these shirts haven't been revealed as yet.
Ooh,
so even though when Dwayne made asked the shirt, this is the new shirt that we are launching this year.
It's not my size, but it will look good for me. I just deserve. And I know now I have them in colors, right?
They have your size,
Of course. I have them in colors.
Every year we have to print 3X for Dwayne.
Why you have to go out, so man?
No, but when we the other shirt, we have to think about Big John and Wayne.
You have to, because that's the problem that like
Belizeans and colors.
Yeah.
Belizeans general.
Yeah, it's beautiful, right?
Nice size. Nice. Man, it could fit.
I think you guys had our sizes in mind because this looks like my size.
And you like the color, right?
Yes, I love it. But I see another color that I love more.
You like that blue too?
And that is a green. This is so beautiful.
That's nice.
This is definitely mine.
You see that?
This is beautiful.
Sweet.
You can help me pull.
Last year, look like this one. This one.
We have another white.
That's nice.
And we got to big up our designer at Dolphin Productions for the wonderful work you're doing for this concert.
Beautiful, beautiful. Guys, and there's still more in the box.
Oh, by the way, all elite thunderstick and thing in the general. We're not giving to here. We are giving them to from courtesy of Digital Wallet. Those are going to general.
Oh, nice!
Free.
I love it. The glow stick.
What?
You have to turn it on.
Turn it on.
Okay, guys, me don't know about the thing yet.
Light up.
This is when it's the nighttime.
Sabrina, I'm telling you, when those light up and you're seeing them swing from side to side, and the crowd is. It is a nice feeling.
Wow, so pretty. This will be so beautiful at nighttime.
Yeah.
When it changes to
wow,
we don't know about this. You don't know about this.
You got different modes.
Yes, and there's several in here. And look here, this is the party cup.
Yeah.
Oh, really nice.
What's the reaction?
Reaction. Dwayne, you know what?
I think it's cute, but I'm sorry I didn't.
Dwayne, I want to ask you, Dwayne.
Dwayne is like, it's too small.
I want to ask you something, Dwayne.
This is a shot glass.
Yeah.
Dwayne, do you think, being a witness of this concert from its inception from last year to this year, you think we have changed
I think up the ante completely. It's
we
going
have up
to
the
be.
ante.
Yeah, it's going to be.
You like the merch? What you take? That's all right this year.
I like it.
Yeah.
I didn't think that one to some people face. They must see that.
Exactly.
Pretty experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like it.
I see a lot of the international folks taking these with them for the memory as well.
Yes. You know.
Fantastic.
And
Fantastic.
then Bellikin called and said, well, we got to put something Bellikin in that box. So there's more going in that box.
So you'll have to get a bigger box is what I'm seeing.
No.
We'll find that out. You better fit. You have to do military fold.
So who gets these? Those
are platinum.
Platinum.
Oh.
Okay.
But Ultra get shirts and stuff and all that stuff.
Okay.
As well.
So with this platinum,
yes, NBB will add stuff to the box as well.
Right? I'm so sorry. I'm a stickler for details.
I'm gonna leave this first box with Channel 5.
Okay. I want the fanny pack.
It's a pity because NBB Pay will add on into that box too.
So I will wait for the other box.
And you want the other box?
Because I want the other box with everything else in there. But I'm a stickler for details. I only saw 4 shirts in there. It's 6. The platinum 3000 is 6 persons.
6 shirts.
So to be 6 shirts. Okay.
No,
I just say we want everything. I'm just saying,
trust me, we make sure everything is going to be in the box.
It's a hefty.
It's a really good
box. Fully loaded.
Yeah, fully loaded. I love that.
Imagine if I come and add the bottle of Hennessy or Buchanan in that.
You should. You should.
Because whenever you buy the tree, the tree
it automatically comes with a
top shelf.
Yeah, top shelf.
And a bottle of wine from a disco.
You can make sure that you put all of those in there and then bring back a box for me. Okay.
Bring back a box for
producer.
You want to go?
Agree, the producer.
You want to go box back the unbox?
Yes. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Another never seen before unboxing.
But I think that it is going to be a great show. I just want you guys once again just to share with people how they can, of course, get their tickets electronically. The offerings that you guys have. You don't have to worry about having physical cash on you because NBB as well as DigiWallet, you guys are providing and eCash. You guys are providing the service.
Yes.
Let's talk
so
about it again.
just to remind the folks, NBB Pay for the existing customers, all you need to do is scan and pay, and you get your ticket right in your transaction. That's it.
Discount.
And you get your discount. Remember that even though you're an existing customer, you still get a chance to win the $100 raffle for each day. And then those who sign up for the first time, you get the free $10, and then you get a chance to win the $100 for both days. So that's like $110 already. So remember that we want you to sign up for the app, download it, use it at the merchant. The more you use it, the more chances you get to win the raffle. So it's so easy, it's fast, it's secure. Go to the Play Store, Google Store, download the app, make sure that you type in the amount that you're purchasing the ticket for, and there you go, you have your receipt and your transaction, good to go. You don't have to carry cash. NBB Pay is here to save you from that burden.
Tanya?
Likewise. So one thing I forgot to tell customers, we have loyalty points. So the more you use this app, go cash in, register if you're not registered yet, take advantage of the deals. Stay tuned to social media. We have more deals coming up. We have another week left. Stay tuned. You never know what we might come back with.
Did you want to up to something because I did try prior information to Mel and Tanya, and like for some reason every time I say on our change the flyer, right? I say on our change the flyer. Special, man. You want to change the flyer? Special. So something they go on that.
Let it out. Make it here.
We have offers. We have giveaways at the booth. Visit us at the booth when you're out there. Cash in. Get your cash back when you pay the merchants. Get your loyalty points. There's a lot happening with DigiWallet. We have the tickets there. We recently launched our feature where the businesses or even subscribers, you can now transfer money from the wallet to a bank or a credit union account. So I mean the facilities and the convenience that we offer customers and businesses. It's there.
And you can catch us on social media as well. We have Instagram and Facebook.
Because you guys put your updates
and if
there.
If anybody have issues in terms of not being sure how to download the app or so or buy the ticket, we have WhatsApp messaging. We have messages that we answer through our Facebook and social media sites. So it's not a problem.
So what's the surprise, Tanya?
Yeah, exactly.
Not surprised if I tell you do it.
Boy.
I love it, love it.
Everybody want to add a layer to this concert.
Tell me.
Right, everybody just want to add their little...
Yeah, of course, that's what it is. And
I mean, it's
so
to give the
cool,
Belizean
right?
people more,
Yeah.
you know. You want
Exactly.
them to know that they came to this concert and they got so much, not just from the concert, but from the businesses out there as well.
40 food vendors.
Yeah. Can I give you
Lot
guys
of food.
can I tell you guys a secret? Yesterday, I was out on an assignment at the with the National Sports Council at the Marion Jones Sporting Complex. And at the walkout after that event finished, bam, who was part? The team there from BTB and the designer, all of that. They look for the logistics to make that transform that Marion Jones Stadium. Guys, I catch there. I catch
They're
them.
working already.
You understand? I mean, it's going to be.
We just want to
fun.
see the entry. It's going to be different.
Like, if you go online on the BIMFF page, you're going to see a virtual like walkthrough.
Render,
It's
Ooh.
yeah, you should see it.
I'll go check that out.
Yeah, you gotta check it out.
The way they're excited.
I'm telling, I've been following it. I think that, and I know people might say that I'm always too excited about these things, but no, I feel like it's providing a platform for Belizean artists and DJs, and it's putting Belize on the map in terms of music and entertainment. We've not seen it like this in a while, and it's not because I'm tooting anybody's horn. It's a fact. We haven't been seeing this, and so I like that, you know what, we're providing that platform for Belizean artists and our DJs, and like, hey, let's go, let's get it.
We want to big up the Channel 5 for pushing us hard as well. You guys have done a phenomenal job from your end as well.
Yeah.
To make sure
Well, you know, we'll do what we can for some tickets.
But no, the thing is, I know, but
you
no.
are hanging out with him way too
No,
much.
no, no. The reality is that Channel 5 has been providing that platform for artists to start off.
Like,
a lot of the artists competing or at least performing came from KTV and our local shows, and they were there. They started there, and then they continued on to develop their craft, and now they're
look at them now on the big stage.
They're on the big stage, and so we feel almost like we're a part of it. You understand? And so I think that it's great. It's great when we do that.
And platforms like this are literally one opportunity away from making it to even bigger international stages. So we definitely appreciate
we are already working on next year.
Wow.
Nice. I love it. Anyways, well,
guys, thank you so much for joining us. And thanks for the merch. We appreciate it.
They're taking this back because they're going to fill it up with the other things.
Well, I'll just keep my family.
and then, you know, fill it up with the other things. But they take it back. We want the energy. No, I'm just joking. But thank you so much, guys. I think it was great to reveal what the platinum ticket holders are going to get. I think the merch is amazing this year, and we can only expect, you know, we have a week to go, like 8 days, and there's a lot more that they're going to reveal over the next 8 days. So,
yeah, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will be joined by Hello Body Belize to talk to us about mustache and beard care. Don't go away.
With eCash, bill payment is extremely convenient, and all utility companies accept eCash payments. What's even better? You get to split bills with your roommates, siblings, or whoever you desire. Simply open your eCash app, go to Bill Pay, tap the respective utility company, enter the information, and pay the bill. Then tap the transaction made. Tap Split the bill. Select Evenly. Send the request to who you are splitting the bill with, and get notified when they pay. Talk about making life easy and avoiding confusion. You can split the bill for restaurants, grocery stores, and for any eCash payment you make. To find your next yummy meal, hair treatment, or chill spot, simply open the app and utilize the geolocation service to see nearby businesses that accept eCash. Geolocation and bill payment make life a whole lot easier.
Get out and explore this weekend with Caribbean Sprinter. With our ferries, you'll get to San Pedro, Belize City, and Key Cocker faster and smarter. Visit Caribbean Sprinter online at sprinter.bz.
The Belize Tourism Board, Mars Production, and Belmopan present the biggest show to hit the jewel we call Belize. It's the Belize International Music and Food Festival 2.0. Join us on Saturday, July 29th and Sunday, July 30th at the Marion Jones Stadium with live performances by Morgan Heritage, the dancehall queen Spice, Busy Signal, Afrobeat sensation Rotini, the biggest dancehall artist for 2023, Byron Messiah, alongside Skinny Fabulous, Zedell, Earth and Owls, Mr. Warming Up Adam O, and Lyrical. It's the Belize International Music and Food Festival 2.0, July 29th and 30th. Come savor the rhythm as we pair music with the best of Belizean cuisine. Sponsors are Belize Tourism Board, Belmopan, Niche, Pop, ICB, Wine Smith, eCash, Dolphin Production, DigiWallet, Channel 5, Love FM, Creme Radio, Channel 7, Vibes Radio, Fiesta FM, and OYE Radio.
Smart introduces Real Unlimited Postpaid Plans, providing customers with unlimited talk, unlimited text, and unlimited data. Now that's a real great deal. With Smart Plus, Share 1 and 2, and Enterprise 1 and 2 plans, you can talk as much as you want, text as much as you want, and for the first time ever in Belize, you can enjoy unlimited data with your postpaid plan. So come in and sign up for an unlimited postpaid plan and enjoy limitless possibilities. In addition, other plans such as the Flex Junior, Choice, and Select have been boosted with a lot more talk, text, and data, providing you with the best value for your budget. Be unlimited with Smart. It's time to power your dollar with Smart.
Digi users, vote for your favorite KTV contestant by texting the contestant's number and sending it to 588. Voting will be open from 8 p.m. on Tuesday until Sunday at midnight. Each vote costs 55 cents. Smart users, vote by texting the number of votes followed by a space, then your contestant's number, and send it to 5885. Each vote costs 50 cents. Here are this week's contestants.
Hola, don't let me cheat on my girlfriend. 'Cause as far as I can see, she loves only me.
Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. 'Cause it's in my beats you are to me.
Talk about trust, talk about forever, baby. Talk about us. I give you my word.
Fire was burning, I'm burning, till I dropped what she was holding in.
You get so close to me that I can almost taste you.
Shadows grow so long before my eyes, and they're moving.
She said me don't make it and so much girl want give me pleasure, but so much means nothing if me not have you, girl, me suffer. 'Cause girl, you me love, you me love.
Tune in to KTV The Remix Season 5 every Tuesday at 8 p.m. live only on 5. you think you can dance or sing? Well, come on out to Channel 5 on Coney Drive in Belize City on Friday, July 28th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. to audition for Summerfest 2023. If you are 18 years or younger, you can audition to be a part of this year's exciting show. So bring along your ID and talent to our studios on Coney Drive. Don't miss this opportunity to be a part of a fun show that celebrates young talent in Belize. So kids, before you go back to school, come give it a try and be a part of Summerfest 2023.
Stay tuned. Thanks, Jen. Hey there. We know you have to head out to work shortly, but don't forget that you can stay tuned by watching us on our Facebook live stream. Find us at Open Your Eyes BC, and you can continue watching there. You can also download Facebook Watch on your streaming device, and you can watch at your own convenience.
And for all the behind-the-scenes fun, follow us on Instagram at OYE Belize. So,
find us
and follow us
today.
Welcome back. We are in our third and final segment.
Yes.
And this one is all about cosmetics. And of course, we are joined by Hello Body and the owner, Kendra Griffith. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Yes. Now, we know that you are no stranger to Open Your Eyes and even Channel 5. So we're here for a treat this Friday. And you're teaching us beard and mustache tips and products that they can get from your business.
Care,
I don't have no beard though. Like
we could help you grow one if you'd like.
You think I look good
there's
with
a lot of men
beard?
that really looks forward to that type of information.
Yes, it's one of that's kind of how it started. We started with just skincare, but there's like this notion that skincare is only for women. So the first thing that we would get is like, and what do you have for men? So we started with the beard line first. It has about nearly 5 years that we've had it, but we did do a revamp, and with the revamp came 2 new products. So I'm excited to talk about those today.
Let's talk about it.
Before we even go into the new products, let's talk about what are your recommended steps to groom and maybe grow a beard and to keep a beard next.
Okay, so if we start off with just your regular beard routine, you'd like to have your beard wash because a beard, if you already have medium, small, medium, large, whether in volume or length, it does harbor a lot of bacteria. So one thing that you want to do is wash and keep it clean, but you do not want to overwash. So this is where it comes perfect. You usually wash your beard between 2 to 3 times for the week. If you're very active or you're in an environment with a lot of dust and bacteria, then you take it up a notch. But this doesn't strip your beard natural oils. It doesn't leave it dry. It doesn't give you beard rough, which is beard dandruff. It's just very gentle while doing the cleaning job.
You can get beard dandruff?
Yes, you can. You can even get dermatitis due to the beard as well.
So that's the first step. Wash your beard. And Dwayne is overwhelmed already.
I'm like, people go through all of this, like, because you see a lot of people lately go to beard, and that is the facial hair is a thing, and so it's like almost high maintenance.
It is a bit. We have some customers that do the full routine, and it does take a lot of commitment, but you do see the difference. Like you feel it most of all too, because a lot of partners sometimes when they're like, I don't like his beard, I want to make it cut it off, and I ask why, because it feels rough and it's tough, but the
like
thing
below.
is, yes. So what this helps is like keeping it soft, clean, nourished, but it still has that gruff look. Because then from the men, we get the question, but my beard has to look rough, my beard has to look manly.
They want to look manly.
Yes. So it still does, but it's
and
clean,
that's just with the
nourished,
wash.
and yes, keeping it clean with the wash.
Step 1,
Just a
with your
one
wash. Then
3 times a week.
there is a previous step for anyone that has ingrown hairs underneath their beards, which is very common with our demographic, because a lot of people have coarse hair, so the hair is growing inwards in the skin. So sometimes we do recommend exfoliating, and this is our bump eraser body scrub, so they can exfoliate underneath the skin, helping the ingrown hairs move forward and helping the growth of the hair as well.
How frequently do you exfoliate?
Well, we recommend on the face about 2 to 3 times for the week, specifically because the buildup underneath the skin happens a little bit more frequently, and our climate, we have a lot of heat and it's hot, and our skin cell turnover is very fast. So
These were the products that you had from before, right?
These
are the new ones.
This one is our product from before. This one is a new one. Let me show you what we started off with. So when we started with our beard oil, it didn't look like this. It was when we started with Hello Body, the skincare society, or what was in for skincare, was white, green, black, very minimalistic. And then we rebranded, and when we rebranded, we decided to also improve on our formulation. So you can give this is our first ever scent that we did. That's lavender with cedar wood. It's very light, it's not overwhelming, very woodsy.
Yes, it is.
Very woodsy.
It smells like I could put it in a diffuser.
Yes, that's how it smells like.
This smells
So this is another of the new product.
No, this is the 5-year-old product. It just revamped a bit.
Yeah, you rebranded it.
Yes. And then this is
also
a balm.
part of the line?
This was a part. We launched those two together.
Okay.
Yes. So when we launched those two, these were all we had for a while in terms of beards. And then 3 years after, we decided people wanted another smell. People were asking.
But I like this smell already.
How I could smell nice when I go out. I want to smell good.
This is nice.
I want to smell.
Yes. So this one.
Oh my gosh, it smells like a cologne.
Yes, it does. So this kind of shortcutted a lot of people in terms of they don't need to be spritzing so much cologne because their beard holds on to the aroma.
Do people
I want to give one nice hug
in their beard?
Yes, they do. And their beard, and that's kind of one of the things that leads to dryness because of the alcohol. So now they don't need to do that. So our beard oil, what it does, it focuses on nourishing the hair. Growth, this is where the growth part comes in with the beard oils. It also treats the beard dandruff. It helps with any preventing split ends, the breakage that happens, all the fallout that happens. That's what it does. Now a beard balm, someone with any size of beard at any stage of their beard growth, they can use this product. So they can start from the first beginning to a full length beard in volume as well. Now your balm is a bit different. If you can touch, it's a bit hard. It's a bit hard, but it gets soft with the heat. This balm is now for people with medium beards.
My invisible
Does
beard.
it work?
You know something? Our products are very multi-use. So if you don't have a moisturizer around and then you're getting a bit dry,
If you have ashy elbows, straight to the elbows, girl.
Right? So we make our products very multi-purpose. So this one is good for conditioning the beard, protecting it from free radicals, and it helps with styling. So a lot of customers, when they want to start styling,
I don't have a beard style, but Kevon does.
Yeah, we have a model here with us.
Yes. So our last product, which is our most newest one, is our beard brush.
Listen, I want to use this right now. What do you mean? Hello, body.
So you are about to demonstrate what on Kevon?
I would demonstrate a routine after the beard wash, since we can't wash his beard today. But I'll show him a bit. I would like for him to choose a scent that he would prefer.
Kevon, go with the one that makes you smell.
Listen, I want to grow my beard now. Like, you think I look good, guys?
Which is the one you said that was the cologne one?
Okay, so, that one? Okay.
Yeah.
So this one is bourbon and sandalwood. It has a very musky scent. When people hear musky, they think like body musk, but no, it's musk like spicy. So this is what you get.
Kevon,
really
that smells.
This smells really good.
Hey.
You give a girl a nice hug.
She remember you.
Forever.
Sorry.
I love it.
So our beard balm. this one, the balm has a little bit of a different formulation with the aroma. We add a bit of vanilla to it.
Okay. You could smell the vanilla in it though.
Okay. So when after, let's say if you have ingrown hairs, you would first start with your bump eraser exfoliating underneath the skin 2 to 3 times for the week, and then you move in with your wash as well. What's really cool about our bump eraser, it becomes like a paste. So if you have acne on the body, on the face, it becomes as a paste. So you could do it on your legs, butt, face, back, chest, wherever you're breaking out or you have folliculitis. So then from there, you do your beard wash. You'd wash the beard every 2 to 3 times for the week. When you wash your beard, a small pump, not too much. And what we did with our beard washes, if you can check, it's unscented. The reason for this is because our beard oils and balms are already scented.
So you don't want to mix it up too much.
So
well thought out, Kendra.
Thank you. So when we're starting with the beard oil, you want to, every beard is different. A short beard could go up to 6 drops. Meanwhile, a long beard could go to 2 drops. You can start off with just testing on how your beard,
what works best for you.
Yes, what works best for you. So I'll start with just 2 drops. And it's not like sticky. If you notice, it's not sticky. And we always want to focus from the skin. First, you go into the skin. And then in, because when you have a beard, the skin underneath the beard, it's just forgotten a lot of the times.
Right.
So that's priority. So if I'm not, like, what I'm noticing right now is his beard is just, and skin is just drinking it up.
So you need to give it some more.
Yes. I'll add
a dry.
Kevin, is that really relaxing
that
for
it does
you?
too. Yes, it is. It is. It feels like a massage.
So
Kevin,
you
I know
want to, you at this point, at this point his beard is a bit tangled, so you can take the brush just to help disperse that oil.
Oh, it's my brush.
Zane is like, let me brush mine.
And then, as I mentioned, what the oil will be doing here is treating the skin for the beard rough, beard dandruff, any flakiness, any dryness from the skin. And then with the hair itself, it's going to prevent any breakage. If there's a customer that has a lot of split ends, we recommend a little trim, and then the beard oil helps prevent the split ends afterwards.
Kendra, I need my beard to grow. Like so that it could be like sexy.
It would definitely be the beard oil. I recommend it, and especially the lavender one because it's very light. Now we'll move in with the beard balm. I just focus with when you have the beard oil and the beard balm, you can work with them together, or you can use one in the day, one in the night. Again, it all comes down to preference. But at this point, I'll be using it the way I usually recommend it, with the beard oil, focus on the skin, and then just disperse it throughout the hair. And then the beard balm, like I mentioned, it's hard, but not hard. We make our formulations a little bit harder because Belize is hot. Belize is so hot. So sometimes you would want something that's super soft, but the climate
It'll
won't
melt.
Yes.
So can we use these products for mustache as well?
Yes, these are beard and mustache. So we have some customers that actually style and twirl.
They have the little,
yes. We have some customers that
I have that too, girl, but I just didn't want to do it for my job.
No worry, me too. I waxed this morning. Okay, so with the balm, you don't need to focus on the skin if you already have the oil. You can just work it throughout the beard.
I like it to make your beard look juicy as opposed to...
And it feels good already, honestly. It feels soft, but I like the way it feels. I like the way it makes my beard feel.
This is something that you used to do, Kevin. I'm sorry, I just...
No problem.
I've tried it before, but like she said, it's a daily routine that requires, maintenance.
Kevin has a business to run, school to
go to.
Yes. Okay, when customers that have like a
really hectic schedule.
Yes, we recommend just starting off with one product. Even when it comes to skincare, I know it's like bad for business, not recommending the entire routine, but when someone gets overwhelmed with so much products, then they just tend to leave it, and then that's bad for me because then they're like, I never know if they have products from work because I never did use them. So I prefer they try one and see how it goes, and then from there, we grow.
So the oil is the one that you recommend if
Starting
they need only
off
one
with.
starting off with?
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Unless they have a full beard already, they can dive into, when they have a full beard, I usually recommend diving in directly with the beard balm. Because some people are like, I don't want to make it grow no more, I'll go to the volume. The beard balm is perfect.
Well, I want mine's grow.
Yeah, so what are your final tips on how to grow a beard if you have stubborn, I guess, chin?
Yeah, because mine has a little bit of patches.
The patchiness?
Right,
okay. So that's another thing. For example, if he wants to focus on the patchiness but still take care of his beard, at nighttime, he can massage the beard oil. That's one of the biggest tips. Stimulating that blood circulation. And that's where your beard brush comes into play too, because you can help your skin just have that cell turnover with exfoliating when you're brushing your yes. So then at the nighttime, I usually recommend, if you want to focus on the patchiness, just because you need a little bit more of the beard oil, massaging it to the skin. At nighttime, you also just finish a long day at work. It's relaxing. You're not looking at it as like when this beard will grow, but it's just natural. So we've had customers that, one of my favorite stories, one of my customers in Belmopan, I asked him if I could share this story. His name is Randy. And he bought one of the original, before the rebranding, everything. He bought a beard oil, and he had some patchiness. And then I hadn't seen him for a while. And just one day he sends me a photo. But this one day was a year later. And this comes back to my biggest tip: consistency. Right. You can't buy something and leave it on the shelf and
expect it to work.
Yes, so consistency. I was in shock. I was like, I thought you gave up on that. He's like, no, I did it. He said it did take some time for me. For some people, genetics kicks in, because genetics does play a big role. But my biggest tip is consistency. Other than that, is keeping your skin clean as well. So doing your wash or your face wash. We also offer face washes. And keeping the skin clean so that the hair can grow and the skin nourished. So it's just that consistency. For a customer that has patchiness, we tell them focus on the patch. You might not have to focus on the entire beard daily, but at least on the patch every other day. So like in this era specifically, where he's saying he sees like a bit more skin, and here you see all that volume,
right.
He can focus here every other day and then do his beard routine in between when he has much more time. So let's say now he comes back from going out at a long day, and his beard routine then would be to first wash out his beard. He can do this with his regular face wash or the beard wash. The beard wash, like I mentioned, we recommend 2 to 3 times for the week. If you run out of your face wash, you can always also use your beard wash as a face wash as well. It's pH balanced, it's very gentle on the skin. Again, no fragrance, so it's super gentle. And with the mustache, what we usually recommend, in terms of styling, that's where the beard balm comes in. You either take a beard brush like we have, or a comb, and then you can flare it up. For example, I have some customers that brush from the bottom out, so as to create that more fuller look, while they're focusing on the patch and building that beard growth. So it kind of depends. So if you want to bring it up more, and then.
How do you like to do your beard, Kevin?
Normally, I would brush out the bottom to clear the tangles and then brush it down. So that was perfect what she did just now.
Okay, nice.
I love it.
Well, how do we get in touch with you?
So we're on social media as Hello Body Belize. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram. Our WhatsApp number is 6353102. You can send us an email as well. We move around the country doing pop-ups. So we come to Belize City. We'll be, next weekend we'll be at, the following weekend. Sorry, we'll be at Albert Street, downtown Save Day. We'll be at the Belmopan Day as well. And then we have some stores that do retail our products. In Belmopan, you can find us at Wings and Feathers Cafe. In Spanish Lookout, Remer's Health Food Store. Placencia Healthy Addictions, Sainacio Cayo Artisan Market, Boho Studio as well, Gems Photos in Dangriga. So we're moving around the country, and we have a lot of support from our Belizean people. So for example, we also do delivery days. So you can place your order and we deliver to you. And then we have that constant shipping. We I used to say I ship 3 times for the week, but now I'm shipping every day. We ship via BPMS, post office, easy delivery. If you have your preferred shipping company, you can also reach out to us and then we let you know. And we do St. Ignacio and Santa Elena deliveries very often, Belmopan as well, and we try to do Belize City as much as possible as well.
Kendra, thank you so much
Thank you for having
the
me.
information. Also, Kevin, for being our model this morning. We had you twice on the set for 2 different reasons.
Thank you for
and we know that a lot of people were able to get these information from you, and I'm sure that they will be reaching out and grabbing those products.
Before I forget, for those who don't want a beard because they suffer with ingrown hair, I actually have something and I forgot to mention it. This is good for the entire body, from legs, your face, but this is one of the best products that I have at the moment. We've launched in August of 2021. I launched it from a customer. If you can take a look at it if you'd like. I was complaining to one of my customers, like, I have really bad ingrown hairs. She's like, well, you know, make something for it. And she's like, I actually have something that maybe you can look at the formula. So she used to buy something in the US. So then I prepped it. And this is just in Belmopan. If she's seeing this, thank you so much for giving me the inspiration to create this product. When I created it for myself. I gave some to some friends. I launched this in August 2021. By the end of 2021, I had already sold over 300 of these.
Wow.
And so it did really well because a lot of us have very coarse hair. Whether it's waxing, whether it's shaving, it's really hard to have that really good hair removal experience. So this makes it a lot easier. It treats just any type of ingrown hair, razor bumps, folliculitis, body acne, butt acne. So it also helps a lot with confidence because, you know, sometimes we live in Belize, it's hot, we want to put on short pants, bathing suit.
Half naked.
And this helps a lot with just bringing back your confidence.
All right, well, thank you
Thank you
so
for having
much
us.
again. And as well, if you'd like to reach out to Hello Body, of course, there's the social media pages, and I'm sure you can get in touch with her. There are contact information on that page as well.
Yes.
Watch me when I get my beard next year.
Yeah.
I've done the start.
Same time next year, Dwayne will have a full
I'm not
beard.
sure about that, but I like the idea of it. It's interesting, you know, so yeah. So.
We're going to take our final break, and when we come back, we wrap things up.
Yeah.
Make your summer better. Over $30,000 in cash and prizes with Smart Summer Sweepstakes. Here's how you can enter for a chance to win. Sign up for a smart postpaid, broadband, or VoIP plan. Use $100 or more regular prepaid credit. Do a SIM swap or text in to the short code 786. In the body of the message, enter the number of entries you would like to purchase.
No waste no time. You can be the winner of weekly prizes. All methods give you more chances to win local airline tickets, overnight stays at numerous resorts, cash prizes, gift certificates, and much, much more. One lucky person will win the grand prize valued at $10,000, courtesy of Smart and the Belize Tourism Board.
Promotion ends September 15th. So make your summer better by getting in the race to win with Smart's Summer Sweepstakes. Smart, bringing people together.
Investment Services Explained. In September 1999, SSB's Mortgage and Investment Unit was created. The unit later became the Investment Department in 2005 and officially Investment Services in October 2007. So, what is the Investment Services role? How does Investment Services help to support Social Security and you? And why is Investment Services important to Belize? Investment Services' function is to make prudent investments in the form of commercial loans, shares, and real estate development. The interest income generated from these investments ensures the fund is sustainable to pay current and future Social Security benefits to its insured persons. The investment income is used to support the working population and pay pensions such as retirement and invalidity. Additionally, investment loans support economic development through commercial loans to startup and existing businesses while aiding in increased production of goods and services. We can expect investment services to continuously impact the lives of every insured person through Social Security pensions. Investment services will continue to support the Belizean economy through secure investments in various industries. And that is why investment services exists. Social Security Board, an investment for you, your family, your future.
Your life just got a lot less complicated with Belize Bank Contactless MasterCard Debit Card. Introducing our Standard Debit and MasterCard Platinum Debit Cards. Now you can make purchases anywhere MasterCard is accepted with one tap, pay and go. Your contactless card never has to leave your hands, especially in these times. And your card is embedded with multiple layers of security. Platinum card holders get to enjoy extra benefits like price protection, purchase protection, trip inconvenience, and luggage protection, just to name a few. Start enjoying a cashless lifestyle today with the Belize Bank.
We are back after 3 great conversations on this fun Friday. Dwayne.
Sabrina, I'm still hooked on that
He's
last segment.
still hooked on that segment, brushing his invisible beard.
I took my beautiful beard and stash oil and I, rubbed it in like Kendra said, and then, I'm brushing. I'm aiming for this really
Guys,
nice beard.
let's hold him to it. What date is it? It's July 21st. July 21st, 2024. We need to see the biggest beard Dwayne will have.
Listen, it's proven to work, right?
But you know what, guys? This is what I told Dwayne during the break. I truly believe that God does these things on purpose where, he can't, for instance, he can't make me super skinny, right? Because maybe I'll have too much confidence. Dwayne, he can't give him a beard because Dwayne, I walk around with his nose in the air. I know how to act.
This one at me, right?
No.
But yeah, there's this confidence that comes with a beard, I'm guessing. And so when I have my beard, listen, nobody talks to me.
Yeah, but we want to say thank you to all of our guests that were on the show this morning. We started things off with Belmopan Pet Corner, and we met Kevon Smith that really told us his story and how he started his business. Of course, this is a young person that is aspiring to be a vet, and he says he will be a vet. In the meantime, he's enjoying his animal friends, and he wants you to visit his pet corner as well. And of course, in our second segment, we were joined by the BTB and their sponsors to remind you why you should still be excited about the Belize International Food and Music Festival. Dwayne, and I know Dwayne seems the most excited out of all of us here.
No, the thing is that, we here at Channel 5, we've been a part of the creative arts and the whole industry in terms of providing that initial platform for artists of today. And so it's just exciting to see that, we can remember them being on our stage, performing, and now being on international stages and doing what they love in terms of, being artists, Belizean artists in their own right. And so I can see our part that we played in the whole transition. And that is what I'm super excited for Belizean artists and DJs. They said 7 bands, 7 Belizean bands on stage, including the Garifuna Collective. It's, 55 Belizean artists and DJs. It's really good. And so I like those things. And then, of course, we just wrapped up with beard and mustache care.
From Hello Body.
Hello Body, Kendra Griffith. When I heard Kendra Griffith, I thought of a different Kendra Griffith, a former employee here at Channel 5, but it's a completely different Kendra. And I got my my mustache body oil. I don't put it in. I tell you guys, like
he's working on it already, guys. He's working on it.
And so that's good. I'm loving it. I'm excited.
Yeah, we want to say thank you. We want to say thank you to Kendra for providing you guys, that have beards and mustache and you're trying to grow them or you're trying to maintain them. She has some really good tips and tricks and products that you can use from her business to grow a beard and keep a beard looking the best that it possibly can. So if you'd like more information, she shared with us her social media pages as well. But that about wraps up the show. We want to say thank you guys for joining us, and also we want to remind you that if you see we still have our pet, the name Oye, with us, and you can win her. We're going to post all the details on our social media page on Instagram, where you can get all the information on how you can win Oye. Please, when you get her, keep the name. Keep Oye in the house. Yeah. We want to say for whoever is celebrating a birthday today as well, happy birthday to you.
Can I pick up my brother? His birthday was, of course, on Monday the 17th. Telford Moody Jr., happy birthday. We plan to celebrate this weekend.
All right. Yeah, all right. Yes, and if you have any questions or concerns, you can send us an email at oye@channel5belize.com. But you can also check us out on social media, on our Facebook page at Open Your Eyes BZ, and on Instagram for behind-the-scenes content and how you can win Oye at OYE Belize. Thanks, guys, so much for joining us. And please join us again next week as you open your eyes.
And start your morning right.
Until then, keep your eyes, your mind,
and your heart.
Have a great Friday and an even better weekend.
Yay.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.